Welcome to Toronto. In this video, we're gonna be going through the must-see, must-do activities and some of the best places to eat in a 72-hour itinerary and guide. Let's not waste any more time. Let's go. Now, to start your trip to Toronto, we recommend flying into either Pearson International Airport, YYZ, or Billy Bishop Toronto City Airport, YTZ. Toronto Pearson is Canada's largest and busiest airport, handling both international and domestic flights, while Billy Bishop Airport is located on an island and is known for its short ferry ride, providing a unique travel experience which almost feels like flying private, as it is very close to the proximity of downtown Toronto. They also fly from New York, Montreal, New Jersey, and many other places. Now make sure you also stay to the end of this video because we're going to have some must-do activities that are just right outside Toronto that you're not going to want to miss. Another great way to get around Toronto is by using their train system, especially when it comes to getting in and out of the airport. The Union Pearson Express runs from Pearson International to downtown Toronto in just 25 minutes. The adult fare is also just $12.35, and there are multiple other trains around the Toronto area that can help you move around as well. Our other favorite option is to use Tangerine bikes, as they launched a Toronto partnership providing a convenient eco-friendly transportation, allowing people to just get on and off the bikes. And a fun fact is that the Tangerine bike rides aligns with Toronto's community of sustainability and reducing carbon emissions. They have an all-day pass for bikes for just $15, or you can bike as you go for $1 unlocks. My girlfriend and I really enjoyed biking around Toronto. This was a great way to get some exercise and do some sightseeing. Toronto also has a streetcar system, and just for a few dollars, you can hop on and off these streetcars in a very convenient manner. They also have Uber, Lyft, and other rideshare services for you to move around the city. Now let's get into our 72-hour itinerary, starting with day number one. One of the must-see, must-do activities is to have breakfast or have a nice early morning around the St. Lawrence Market. Now, the St. Lawrence Market in Toronto has a history dating all the way back to 1803 and is one of the city's oldest landmarks. This historic public market offers an array of fresh produce, meats, seafoods, cheeses, crafts, and everything else from local vendors. Now, a fun fact is that this market was named the world's best food market by National Geographic in 2012, and we really enjoyed some of the sweet treats as well as some of the fresh fruit and bagels and other food here. You will not be disappointed. Now, after you've fueled up for the day, another must-do, must-see activity, if you are a hockey fan, is to check out the Hockey Hall of Fame in Toronto. This was established in 1943, and it celebrates the history and achievement of hockey players, coaches, and contributors. The cost to get in is right around $20 to $30, depending upon the time and day you go, and it is literally only about a 5 to 10 minute walk from St. Lawrence Market. Now, a cool fun fact is that sometimes they do actually have the real Stanley Cup stored here if it is not on tour, as well as some of the most famous trophies like the original Stanley Cup and many others. You can even take photos with these, which can make for a really unique experience. Now, right down the street from the Hockey Hall of Fame is an absolute must, and it is going to visit the CN Tower, and even if you are very ambitious, doing the Edge Walk. Now, a few years ago, I did the Edge Walk, and it was absolutely exhilarating. That being said, if you don't like heights, this is probably something that you're going to want to skip. Now, as for the CN Tower, it was completed in 1976, and the Edge Walk was established all the way back in 2011. A fun fact about this is that participants can test their courage by walking along the exterior ledge just 116 stories above the ground, while in safety harnesses in a guided train staff tour. And the views of the CN Tower, whether you do the Edge Walk or not, are absolutely breathtaking, and it is a really fun way to view the city and see it from a bird's eye view. Now, after you've done the CN Tower, it's time to visit the Ripley Aquarium. Now, the Ripley Aquarium is literally a 5-minute walk from the CN Tower. It's very, very close, and this was opened all the way back in 2013, featuring a variety of marine life from all around the world, and we really enjoyed the shark tank, which is enclosed in a tubular structure where you can see not only sharks but a variety of different other animals. This is also called the Dangerous Lagoon exhibit, where you stand on a moving walkway, and this gives visitors a chance to experience being truthfully surrounded by the mesmerizing underwater world and interacting with the various species of sharks and sea turtles. Another must-see thing at the Ripley's Aquarium is the jellyfish wall, which makes for some great Instagram content and is really cool to see the jellyfish, and you may even find Nemo if you look hard enough throughout the exhibit. Now, after you visited the aquarium, one of our favorite places for lunch is a rooftop called Kost. Kost is a popular rooftop restaurant bar located right in the heart of Toronto. It is approximately a 5 to 10 minute walk from the CN Tower and downtown area. Now, Kost overlooks the entire entertainment district and offers a mix of both Mediterranean-inspired cuisine and creative cocktails. Now, a cool fun fact is that Kost's rooftop patio is sought after for both daytime lounging and nighttime socializing, providing a unique perspective of the Toronto skyline. Now, after you refueled, you had some some lunch, your nighttime activity is going to be heading to the Rogers Center for a Blue Jays game or the Scotiabank Arena for the Raptors or the Toronto Maple Leafs. Sports is very popular in Toronto, and they've had some fantastic teams in the past, and during our summertime, we ended up going to the Toronto Blue Jays game where they play their home games, and it was definitely an exciting baseball experience as the Rogers Center has just redone a lot of their stadium, and it is one of the best ballparks in all of the major leagues. Now, right down the street is also the Scotiabank Arena, which is located in downtown, and it is home to both the Toronto Raptors NBA team and the Toronto Maple Leafs NHL team. Now, a cool fun fact is that these sports venues are known for their electric atmospheres where the fans are passionately supporting their team and creating a very memorable event for both local and visiting fans. Now, after you've gone to a mid-afternoon game or maybe even an evening game, dinner is definitely something you're not going to want to miss in Toronto, and our favorite dinner spot was at Casa Loma and the restaurant called Blue Blood. Now, Casa Loma is a historic castle, and I'll be sharing more about that here in just a minute, but most people don't know that visitors can also dine at the castle itself at their restaurant called Blue Blood. Now, Blue Blood is an upscale steakhouse within the castle walls, creating a very memorable and elegant dining experience. Now, fortunately for us, we were able to eat dinner in the dome in their garden, and this was the coolest experience we've ever had. You really felt intimate within this dome, and the food was absolutely fantastic. We really truly enjoyed the Caesar salad, and the A5 Wagyu steak as well as the burger were some of the best foods that we've had in all of Toronto. That, on top of the fact that you're right in the castle or right near the castle, made for an unforgettable experience, and this is why this is one that you're not going to want to miss out on. And a pro tip is that if you want to dine in one of these domes, we recommend calling in advance and making your reservations. Now, after you've had dinner and you've had a full day, if you still have energy, nightlife at Lavelle Rooftop or the One Hotel Rooftop is going to be the best places in Toronto in our opinion. These are both some of the most popular nightlife destinations in Toronto. Located in the King Street area, Lavelle Rooftop offers a chic and vibrant atmosphere as well as a rooftop pool, bar, and exciting lounge. They even host events and parties here on the regular, where the One Hotel Rooftop provides more of a relaxed and more eco-conscious ambiance. They also do have a DJ on the weekend and offer breathtaking views of the city skyline. In our opinion, both of these are must-visit locations, and I would lean more towards Lavelle over the One Hotel Rooftop if you're definitely looking more for a party vibe. I just think it has more to offer, better views, and I personally like the food and ambiance better. After you've had some late night fun, if you are a late night pizza lover, North of Brooklyn Pizza in Toronto, right up the street from Lavelle or One Hotel, was the best pizza we've had in a very long time. In fact, this was one of the best slices of pizza we've ever had in our lives. It was even given an 8.4 rating from Barstool Sports owner Dave Portnoy, and this is actually how we found out about this restaurant.
This is an 8.4. 8.4. This is great pizza.
It was founded in 2010 and has gained a reputation for its high-quality ingredients, creative toppings, and commitment to authenticity. Now, a cool fun fact about North of Brooklyn is that they embrace a less is more philosophy, focusing on crafting a limited selection of carefully perfected pizzas rather than an extensive menu. And I will say this is one of the best pizza I have ever had in my life. Truly would give this a 9.7 out of 10, and this is an absolute must bonus spot if you are in Toronto. Now, I know that might be a lot for day one, but we're going to keep going here with day number 2 because there is so much to see. We're going to be heading up to Yorkville for this day, and if you're looking for a brunch lunch spot, Planta has to be on your radar. This is an upscale plant-based restaurant, and during the week they even have some lunch specials and deals. So this was opened in 2016, and Planta has garnered attention from its commitment to sustainability as well as unique culinary offerings. Now, a fun fact is that Planta's menu features a variety of plant-based dishes, from sushi rolls made with watermelon tuna, as well as artesian pizzas and vegan cheeses and even vegan burgers. Now, truthfully, we thought that the food was very flavorful and fun, but overall would only give this right around an 8.5, but had to mention it as it is a fun spot, especially if you're looking for something more healthy and plant-based. Now, after you've had brunch/lunch, it's time to go shopping in Yorkville, as this has some of the best shopping in all of Toronto. Yorkville in Toronto is an upscale shopping district known for its high-end boutiques, luxury brands, and chic ambiance. The area has a history dating back to the 19th century and has evolved from the bohemian enclave to a sophisticated shopping destination. Now, a cool fun fact about Yorkville is not only famous for its shopping, but also for its culinary attractions, including art galleries, restaurants, hotels, and annual events like the Toronto International Film Festival, also known as TIFF. Now, after you've done some shopping, you've had some lunch, you absolutely must check out the Royal Ontario Museum, also known as ROM. This is one of the largest and most prominent museums in all of North America, and it was founded in 1912. It has an impressive collection of art, culture, nature, science, and over 6 million items on display today. Now, a cool fun fact about ROM, it has the iconic Michael Lee Chin crystal, as well as a gold coin that is well worth more than $1 million today. This is an absolute must-see for all of the history buffs out there, and I highly recommend checking out the Royal Ontario Museum. Now, if you're looking for places to stay in and around the Yorkville area, we recommend staying at either the Four Seasons and or the Hazelton Hotel. In our time, we were able to have both a very luxurious time eating at these hotels as well as spending spa days there. The Four Seasons is an international luxury hotel chain, while the Hazelton is more of a boutique luxury hotel known for its elegance and personalized attention. Both of these are awesome in our opinions and would definitely check these out, especially if you're looking for a little bit of relaxation. Now, if you're looking for a must-see, must-do dinner spot in and around Yorkville, we recommend Casa Moto or the restaurant Sassafraz. Casa Moto offers a sophisticated dining menu with a modern twist on Italian cuisine, while Sassafraz is very charming and is set in a very historic building. The most fun that we had was at Casa Moto ordering some sushi, some other fun side dishes, as well as getting the hot stone wagyu, which was absolutely fantastic. Sassafraz had a great burger and french fries, as well as their French bread, and both of these are definitely options if you're in the Yorkville area, and we'd highly recommend. Now, if you're looking for some more fun nightlife after dinner, or you're looking for more of a dinner club and where many famous celebrities have gone, Mademoiselle on King Street is definitely for you. This is a trendy nightlife venue in Toronto, offering a unique fusion of restaurant, lounge, and entertainment. It's also known for its stylish decor, live performances, and upscale ambiance. It's definitely for those looking for a fun night out, as while you're eating dinner, they're going to have a DJ, music playing, and a lot of fun sparklers and fun things going on. Now, a cool fun fact about Mademoiselle is that it often hosts themes events and celebrity guest appearances, as well as special performances, and we overall thought the food was fantastic. We really liked the desserts and the sparklers as I was celebrating my birthday, so if you like steak, seafood, and want to have a really fun time out, Mademoiselle is a must go to if you're in Toronto. Now, that's going to wrap up day number 2, so let's go right into day number 3. Finally, let's get our day started again with some shopping at the Eaton Centre Mall. The Toronto Eaton Centre Mall is a massive shopping center located right in downtown Toronto with this history dating back to 1977. They currently have over 250 different stores and restaurants. And a cool fun fact is that the center features iconic glass atrium known as the Flight Stop, which showcases Canada geese flying over and has become a very distinctive symbol of the mall. We went to this mall multiple times and had a blast, and it is a great way to do some shopping and save some really nice money. And after that, you're probably going to be a little bit hungry, and one of our favorite lunch spots in all of Toronto was Wilber Mexicana on King Street. This is a very popular eatery and has a very unique twist on Mexican cuisine. This was established in a vibrant urban setting, and a cool fun fact about Wilber Mexicana is that it embraces sustainability, and my favorite part was trying all the different salsas which you can get for free just by ordering. This was a very unique way to enjoy some Mexican food, which was already good. Between the salsas as well as the guacamole, the tacos were fantastic, and my girlfriend truly enjoyed the chicken quesadilla. Wilber Mexicana was a weekly thing for us when we visited for over a month, and this is why it is a must go to for lunch. Now, after you've gone shopping a little bit more and you're fueled up for lunch, it's time to head over to the Toronto Islands. Now, the Toronto Islands are located in Lake Ontario, and our favorite part about the Toronto Islands is Center Island, where they have a mini amusement park. This is fantastic for kids or big adults if you really enjoy doing these kind of rides. Again, they are definitely more geared for kids and for their families, but truthfully, anyone can have a fun time here, and the pricing was very reasonable. You can also just walk around the Toronto Islands absolutely free, but in order to get over to the Toronto Islands, you will most likely need to take the ferry, which will cost right around $12 to $15, or you can take a public pontoon boat. We ended up taking the pirate one, and there are multiple of these along the shoreline, and it only costs $12 each way per person. Typically, there's not a very long line for these, and they are constantly coming and going from the Toronto Islands and the main Toronto area. Now, another really cool thing about the Toronto Islands is that they're actually man-made, and they also do have people living there in tiny homes. There's also a ton of food on Toronto Island. While it is a little bit more fast food like Subway or even Pizza, there is a few restaurants on Toronto Island, so in case you are hungry, you definitely will have some places to eat. You could easily spend an entire day here at the Toronto Island, going all the way as far out to the lake itself, where you can even go swimming. You can also go bike riding and rent a bike, which is what my girlfriend and I did, and it was absolutely fantastic. The Toronto Islands are a must-see activity, especially if you have time in the afternoon. Now, after you've gone to the Toronto Islands and maybe you've done a cruise, it's time to try a famous BeaverTail. Now, BeaverTails are a well-known Canadian pastry and snack franchise that originated in Ottawa back in 1978. The pastry is literally shaped shaped like a beaver's tail and is nothing more than deep fried golden to perfection dough with a variety of sweet toppings like cinnamon, sugar, chocolate, fruit, and many other options. You can also get ice cream at some locations, and this was a must-get treat if you are in the area of a BeaverTail, and there are definitely a lot of locations around Toronto. Now, a cool fun fact about BeaverTails is that they are a beloved Canada treat, often enjoyed during a winter outdoor activity like ice skating, making them a comfort food and an iconic part of the Canadian culture. Now, for dinner, you have to visit something called the Distillery District in downtown Toronto. Distillery District in Toronto is a historic and charming neighborhood known for its preserved industrial architect as well as artistic atmosphere. It also offers a variety of different dining options, and there are multiple breweries here in the Distillery District. Now, our favorite place to eat dinner was at Cluny. This is an upscale French-inspired restaurant, and the ambiance was beautiful. They also offer a lot of different French cuisine. We truly enjoyed the bread and butter as well as the French onion soup. These two things alone were very worth it, and they have not only that but a raw bar, a bakery, and many other things for you to enjoy at their French restaurant and cafe. Now, as another must-go-to dinner spot, if you are looking for upscale food from a Michelin star restaurant and beautiful views of Toronto, instead of going to the Distillery District, heading to Don Alfonso is going to be for you. This is a renowned Michelin star restaurant that was created back in 1890 and originating from the original Don Alfonso in Italy. The Toronto location offers a refined dining experience that is truly white tablecloth. This is one that you're going to want to dress up for, and it's definitely not going to be on the cheaper side. Now, we ended up getting the 3-course meal, which was a la carte, but this was truly some of the best food that we not only had in Toronto, but that I've had in my entire life, and it was truly a Michelin star restaurant. While the portions were definitely on the smaller side, they were incredibly artistic and very Instagrammable. My favorite was the rigatoni, and my girlfriend absolutely loved the Wagyu, and we also really enjoyed the desserts, as the dry ice and variety were very, very fun and flavorful. Now, as one more bonus restaurant for your finale dinner, in case you don't like the last two options I gave you, you have to go to the Black and Blue Toronto restaurant and steakhouse. Black and Blue is located in the financial district of downtown Toronto and is known for having very, very high quality steaks. In fact, we ended up getting the A5 Kobe beef, which is only one of 3 restaurants in Toronto that serves this authentic kind of meat. We also truly enjoyed their Caesar salad, which was served tableside, their bread, and unique tomato style butter, as well as their French onion soup was incredible. But the steak definitely stole the show. The A5 Wagyu was so tender, so juicy, and the mashed potatoes as well as the mac and cheese sticks were certainly a highlight of our meal. Now, as I mentioned, we're going to go through right now at the end of this video a few bonus activities that are just outside of Toronto that we truly enjoyed. The first being Canada's Wonderland. Now, this is a major amusement park located just outside of Toronto, offering a wide variety of thrill rides, entertainment, attractions, and much more for visitors of all ages. The best part about Canada's Wonderland is it is very reasonable. Day tickets only go for around $45 to $50 Canadian, and they're also known to the world's tallest, fastest, and longest dive coaster called Yukon Striker. This is an exhilarating experience, and I ended up going on this ride twice as it has an incredibly steep drop. And another one of my favorite rides was Leviathan, as this is one of the tallest roller coasters I've ever been on. It was so smooth, so fast, and the Green Dragon ride really exceeded all of my expectations. This is a fun-filled park with a ton of activities and food. I could do a whole review on Canada's Wonderland, but truthfully, this is one if you're looking to have that amusement park fun, a park that was very clean, easy to get to in and out of Toronto, only about a 45-minute drive, or Uber ride, definitely check out Canada's Wonderland. Now, the second activity is going and seeing Niagara Falls. This is only about an hour and a half from downtown Toronto itself. Niagara Falls is one of the world's most famous natural wonderlands and is shared between Canada and the United States. Now, these waterfalls are formed by the Niagara River, and there are multiple different waterfalls here, consisting of the Horseshoe Falls, America Falls, as well as the Bridal Veil Falls. And a cool fun fact about the Niagara Falls is not only is it breathtaking, but you can take a boat tour and drive right into the falls yourself. Don't worry, they don't get too close, but you will certainly get misted. My girlfriend and I really thought this was a highlight, and we felt like we got blessed by the falls, and it was absolutely beautiful. Such a fun experience and something that was really recommended. The great part about this is as well, it's only about $30 to $40. You can pick up these tickets right on site and then walk right down and jump right on a boat. It was really that simple of a process. So there you have it. Those are your must-see, must-do activities in Toronto within 72 hours. For even more about Toronto, where to eat, what to do, make sure to follow me here on this YouTube channel by clicking that subscribe button and giving this video a thumbs up if you have enjoyed this video. Also, make sure to check out all the other videos on this channel, as well as the short videos for even more bite-sized detailed information about Toronto and many other travel experiences. Thanks again for watching this video, and we can't wait to see you in our next one, so stay tuned.